Hey guys, welcome and thank you for tuning into another video on Mr. SQ Life, only on YouTube. Now, isolation I hope did not come to as a surprise to everyone, and working from home would eventually happen. And for me, the last day that we were told for isolation, I didn't take any equipment from my office, and luckily I only had my laptop. However, I had to compromise in terms of what I had and use what I had basically at home. So I took the AOC monitor that you see at the back here. I also used a table from downstairs, which is being used here, and the mouse mat here was ordered later on recently from internet, which I will review in the next video because it's worth reviewing. And with struggles of how to maintain everything from work-wise and using the equipment that I had to order a new mouse that was comfortable to use but also efficient and ensuring that I get my job done. So please stay tuned whilst I review an awesome mouse that I have bought from online and from an eBay store at a very cheap price. So this is the mouse that I've been currently using. As you can see, it's a very cheap made mouse with little response, and as you can see, it's not very well made and built, so I don't expect this to last me a very long time. However, as you can see, inside the slot there is a little USB, and then this is wireless, so it plugs into the laptop or any PC or computer, or even tablets if you fancy using a mouse for the tablet. So, introducing the Voxon Mouse. Now, I ordered this off eBay for £10 because I was really getting frustrated with the white mouse that I showed you earlier, because the work that I do consists of a lot of data manipulation, formulas from different files, so like VLOOKUPs and dragging data from one file to another and hiding cells, etc. So a lot of Excel based work, a lot of SQL based work. Therefore, I was really getting frustrated with that white mouse because it was just failing on me. The mouse would just consistently stop working on me, or it would just die out on me, and I have to take the battery out every time I wanted to use it and put it back in again. So I got frustrated and I went on eBay and I thought, let's find a better mouse this time. And I went through a lot of mouses online. I know it sounds a bit ridiculous, but there were several companies like TechNet and HP, etc., doing very ridiculous prices mouse, but I just wanted one that would just get me through whilst I'm here working from home during the isolation period. So when I came across this, it just really interested me because obviously the design is really good. It's a bit of grey and a bit of black at the back. It's very nice to hold of, so as you can see, my hand fits nice and perfectly on top. The scroller ball is very nice, and you can actually feel the textures on that little track there, and the sound is crisp as well. You've also got the DPI button here, and every time you change the DPI settings, you will also get a flashing red light here. So if I just click on that now, as you can see, that indicates the type of DPI that I've selected, but I will explain the DPI levels in a couple of moments so we can review together. So let's quickly touch upon the ergonomics of this mouse. So on top is the scroller trackpad. As I mentioned, has a very good texture and feel to it. You've got the DPI button at the front with several settings. You've got two buttons here on the side, and then there's nothing further on the other side. And then if you flip this around, you'll notice that the sensor light is here, and then the on and off button is there, and then you have the battery pack, which I'll just open now. So there you have it. You've got two batteries at the back. I've used two Kodak batteries because these batteries do last me a long time. And then of course the little USB transmitter is here, so that was placed right there, and I took it out and now goes inside my work computer. So I actually use my work computer that is here, but obviously I can't show you what's inside my work laptop because obviously for security purposes, but however I will show you how well this mouse works on my Microsoft Surface Pro 7, so stay tuned. So jumping into the DPI settings of the mouse, as I mentioned earlier, so it depends on how many times you click, but the overall grade, my understanding is it's 6th grade DPI at 4800. So if you click once, it's 800. If you click twice, it's 1200. If you click 3 times, it's 1600. If you click 4 times, it's 2400. And if you click on 5 times, it is 3200, and if you click on 6, it's the 4800. So what I will do is I will link this up to my Microsoft Surface Pro, and I will show you the differences in the DPI and how fast it reacts, because I am very impressed. Okay guys, so I've now plugged the nanomachine receiver on the side, on the right hand side, as you can see, which is right here. And right out the box, once you plug the receiver in, your laptop, your computer, or even your Microsoft Surface Pro will recognize the receiver. Now as you can see, the mouse is right there. I do apologize for my reflection, it's just the lighting is very good in this room. So now if you can see, it's reacting really quick. So even if I'm just doing a little movement, it's reacting really quick. So what we're going to do, we're just going to click on the mouse here. So that should change the DPI. So as you can see, it's gone a bit more faster. So let's just try one more time. There you go. So I've clicked it several times now. As you can see, it's reacting more slower than it should be. What if I click twice? Excellent. So it's picked up speed. What if I do it 3 times? Considerably, yeah. 2, 3, 4. Wow, that is fast. So that was 4 clicks. So what if I do 5? 2, 3, 4, 5. If I click the mouse, as you can see, it's blinking. So it's recognizing the DPI clicks that I'm doing. That is considerably faster, but that's very fast for me. So I'm going to turn it down a notch. So if I can just do 2 clicks, a bit more faster. Perfect. So I think that's ideal for me. 3 clicks is ideal for me, to just show you guys how the mouse interacts. And look what I see. It's the new web series of Living with the Qureshi's. So if you haven't already checked it out on my channel, please do so. It's very fun. So now I appreciate that I mentioned before that the mouse was specifically chosen for work, for my work purposes. However, that does not mean that you can't multi-use this mouse, because obviously I have bought this mouse for the purpose of, yes, working, but also using it for my own personal gains. So as you can see, it's very fluid, it's very easy to move. If you wanted to change the DPI settings, you can, but this is my preference. So keeping in mind, I'm only doing this with one hand and using the other to record. Like, I can look how easily it is and look how fluid it is to move the mouse around. So that is definitely a thumbs up for me. So let's see how it works on the internet. Okay, so now I've opened up the Internet Explorer. The thing that I wanted to show you the most was the 2 buttons that sit on the left hand side of the mouse, which are right here. Now the purpose of these 2 buttons is to either go forward or go backwards, which are absolutely ideal when you're visiting web pages. So let's just try that now. Let's find my mouse. So if I just click on, I don't know, any of these, so dinner recipes, let's just say. So now that I've selected this on the Internet Explorer, I am now going to click first, which is the bottom button here. Now clicking this should take me back to Google, which is exactly what I wanted it to do. Now if I click the top button, it should take me forward to the search results which we initially requested via the internet page. So this is my most loved feature on the mouse, because I get the ability to move back and forth instead of just, you know, clicking on the left and the right buttons here. So this is absolutely ideal. So before I end this video, I just wanted to show you the eBay page which I bought this mouse from. Now keeping in mind I'm in the UK, so my currency would be in pounds. So this is the listing that I selected, I will leave a link in the description below for you guys to check out. Now, just to confirm again, it shows you the 6 grid DPI, and you've got the battery life indicator at the back, but also you've got the DPI buttons at the front. Of course, got free delivery, which is absolutely ideal. I will leave it in the description below, so please be sure to check it out. So there you have it, guys, the end of the video, which I just wanted to make sure you guys are aware of the mouses that are available out there, and especially for me, I wanted to share with you what I'm using so it would help others as well, because no one wants to spend, you know, ridiculous amount of money on a mouse that will serve its purpose. If you're only using it for the internet browser, or, you know, minor tasks like your Adobe Premiere or Excel, etc., or anything that you want to do. So easy to use, very cheap, very light to hold. Also, the ergonomics are absolutely fantastic and absolutely ideal. So as I said, please be sure to check the link out, and if you've liked the video, please be sure to like, share and subscribe. Thank you guys, and see you soon.